Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Brisket Medic, and we are on the back porch. As you can see, I'm wearing some flannel, actually wearing some long pants instead of shorts, and it is getting cooler outside, and that means a couple of my favorite things: a cool night sitting outside, a cool morning sitting outside with some hot coffee, hunting season, and of course chili. Now I'm in kind of a conundrum because I love tacos and I love chili and I love brisket. Today we're going to combine those and we're going to make brisket birria style tacos. Stay tuned. I've kind of gotten this started off already with our brisket, and I actually added some backstrap in there just to give it a little bit more flavor. I know all you YouTube commandos will be on there telling me how it's not real birria because it's not goat meat and you're not making your own sauce, which I'll show you that in a minute, and all those things. But you know, you can really keep that to yourself because I know. Anyway, today I'm going to be using Sucklebuster's competition style chili rub or chili mix because I can make this whole thing in about an hour and a half instead of taking all day to make the birria style chile and all that stuff that goes with it, and ain't nobody got time for that. We took the brisket out of the fridge, we took the backstrap out of the fridge, we cut it down to manageable size. We're getting it warmed up in the Dutch oven right now, and we're going to add, just as the instructions say, a little bit of tomato sauce, beef broth, and water. We're going to bring that to a boil and then add our first dump. Now, instead of tomato sauce, I'm using Rotel. Yes, Ross, I'm using Rotel. And I'm going to throw that in there because I don't want it to be exactly chili consistency. So we've got our meat getting nice and warm and browned up. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in a cup of beef broth and 2 cups of water, a little bit of Rotel, get it all stirred in. Now ideally this would cover the meat completely up, but because we have some large pieces, we know that this won't yet until it starts to break down. So I'm going to get this in there and I'm going to knock some of this meat down onto its side to where it's mostly covered, and it kind of braises it and starts to fall apart so that it can be better covered and broken down with everything in the cook. So I'm going to get this covered up and get it up to a nice boil, cook it down for about a half hour, and then just like the instructions say on the Sucklebuster's kit, we'll add 1 dump of chili flavoring, cook it for 30 minutes, add a second dump, and then I'll bring you back when this is cooked down. So we've been simmering this down with a cup of beef broth, 2 cups of water, and a can of Rotel. And so far it's looking very nicely. The meat has started to break down, and it's at this point in time where Sucklebuster's tells us to put in dump 1. Now the only thing I'm going to change about their recipe or directions is I'm actually going to add 2 more cups of water at this time because I want there to be a lot more au jus and a little looser viscosity or texture than that would be in a normal chili. So I'm going to go ahead and add dump 1. We're going to simmer it for a half hour, and add dump 2, simmer it for a half hour, and we'll come back and build our brisket chile birria style tacos. And just with dump one and the brisket and the back strap that's in there, the way it was already cooked, it already smells absolutely phenomenal. This is going to be really good, no doubt in my mind. All right, I'm gonna get this covered up, and we're gonna let it set for another half hour. We assembled these birria tacos, or birria style brisket chile tacos, whatever you want to call them, and they look and smell absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to take my first bite out of one of these bad boys right here. Nice and cheesy, got a little bit of that au jus going on with the tortilla and in the meat still, and it kind of reminds me of Taco Bell did a chalito a long time ago, and they kind of took that away, combining that with barbecue and birria style cooking. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's take a bite. That's absolutely amazing. This is really delicious. You can see the cheese just strung out there, melted. Get that creaminess from the cheese, savoriness from the chile, smokiness from the brisket. It's really good. Guys, I hope you try this at home. Never stay confined to the box of traditionalism. Go home, try something out with your leftover brisket, if you ever have any. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, comment down below something else you'd like to see. I appreciate you guys. I'm super excited to see the growth and all the things that I've been able to help you guys do at home. And I hope that we can continue to do that even more. I love you. Drink more water.